Against the Current, a journey of hope and courage. Amir had spent his entire life in a small village, but now it was time to leave. An uncertain future awaited him, but he had made up his mind. With a heart full of hope and a touch of fear, he set out on his journey. The journey was not easy. The first obstacle was a river whose bridge no longer existed. Amir stood still, staring at the raging waters. His path was blocked, but he didn't want to give up. He tried to cross using the remaining wooden planks, but suddenly one of them broke. Moments later, Amir found himself in the cold, rushing water. He struggled, but the river's current was merciless. With his last bit of strength, he managed to reach the shore. He had lost his backpack, his clothes were heavy with water, and his body shivered from the cold. But he was still alive, and he still had hope. For a moment, he glanced back at the path behind him. He could surrender, he could return home, but that wasn't the choice he had made. He had to keep going. Just when despair began to shadow his heart, an old man with kind eyes appeared. He reached out his hand and helped Amir onto his cart. Sometimes help comes from where you least expect it. After days of traveling, Amir arrived at a small town. Life was bustling here, people laughed, worked, and hope shone in their eyes. Perhaps this was the opportunity he had been searching for. He had to find a way to continue his journey. Working at a small shop filled his days, and nights were spent studying under the dim light of a candle. It was hard, but Amir knew this was his only way. His journey wasn't over yet. With every step, more exhaustion weighed on his body, but a flame burned brightly in his heart. The road was long, but he was getting closer to his destination. And finally, here he was, standing before the future he had always dreamed of. The university he had reached by crossing raging rivers, enduring hard nights, and walking endless roads. Amir smiled. This was only the beginning.